I'm going to come out and say what needs to be said. About 95% of these YouTube automation gurus are simply lying to you. They are coming up with all sorts of different topics and ideas to make you think that you can make money online simply using AI software. And in this video, I am going to reveal all of the different ways that these AI automation YouTube gurus are lying to you. Hi, my name is Alston Godbolt with alstongodbolt.com. I create content to actually help you make money online and not just to put money into my own pocket. And if you want to be added to the globe, comment down below with your city, state, zip code, province, or country, and I'll get you pinned. Now, by now, I'm sure you've seen tons of YouTube videos that are claiming that you could simply use AI to make $10,000, $20,000, $50,000 per day with a YouTube channel. They're claiming that it's so easy, a caveman could do it, and you could do it all for free. In this video, I'm going to point out some of the inconsistencies and the lies that I've been seeing after watching tons of these videos. So first, let's go ahead and get started with the biggest lie that they tell you. They tell you that it's easy, and to be 100% honest and transparent with you, creating content on YouTube is not easy, okay? You have to know and identify and understand what your target audience wants and needs, and you have to figure out a way to keep them engaged throughout an entire video. Content creation, it's a skill that can be learned, but a skill nonetheless. And if you think being successful online, whether you're showing your face like I am or using AI content is easy on YouTube, you are in for a rude awakening. There are so many of these channels out here that are getting 3 views, 5 views, 10 views because they're just going out to AI, they're using ChatGPT to write a script, they're using 11 Labs to create the audio, and then they're just grabbing B-roll from somewhere else and they're slapping on the internet. They're not seeing any success. The only way that you can be successful on YouTube is to create an audience that is engaged, that essentially hangs on every word and watches at least most of your video. And I haven't seen a video yet where these AI gurus show you how to do it. So that is probably the biggest lie. They are selling you on the dream that it's easy. When it comes to making money online, it's not easy. It's very simple, but it is not easy at all. Number 2, and I kind of noticed this, it always feels like there's something missing. Let me know if you feel it too. Whenever you watch one of these videos, it feels like there's just something that's not quite there. And one of the things that's missing is they're not telling you how they're getting views. Now, some of these gurus, not all of them, are using less than ethical ways to generate views. Some of these gurus are using websites like Microworkers or Pico Workers, and they're paying for 100, 300 views to make it look like the video has a nice little boost getting started. Now, when you have a video that has 100 or 200 views out of the gate, someone that is looking for a video for inspiration or ideas, they say, hey, this video looks like it's working out very well, let me check it out. In addition to paying for views, they're also paying for comments. If you ever go to a YouTube channel and you see all of the same comments or very, very similar comments, it is always going to be a little bit of a red flag. Or even another way to tell that there's something weird going on is the view to comment ratio. If the view to comment ratio is unnecessarily high, there's something less than ethical going on. But in my opinion, one of the biggest lies by omission is that these gurus aren't telling you everything that's going into creating a YouTube video that gets 10,000 views. It always feels like there's just a little something missing, and that missing link is your key to AI automation success. Number 3, they are telling you to use AI for everything. They're telling you to use AI for the script creation. They're telling you to use AI for the voiceover. And then they're telling you to use AI for the B-roll. Sometimes they're telling you to use software like InVideo or Pexels or some of the other stuff that's out there. Now, what's really interesting to me, and it's always a kind of a red flag, is these guys are telling you to use AI for the voiceover, but they're using their own voice. Now, someone did comment in one of my videos that she uses a voice clone. Using a voice clone is still better than using the AI voice. It still sounds like a person. Now, it might not have the same voice inflection, it might not have the exact same emotions attached to it, but at least it sounds a little bit like a real person. Now, I want you guys to do something. The next time you watch one of these videos that is telling you that you can be successful with 100% AI video, listen to them as they're using their own voice. Now, they might be reading a script, which is fine. However, they are using their own voice, but they're telling you to do something else. else. Always remember, do what the gurus are doing and not what they're telling you to do. They're telling you to use AI while they're using their own voice. And to elaborate a little bit further, when it comes to they're telling you to use AI for everything, they are using AI probably 60-40. 60% AI, 40% them. They are using their own human touch to edit the scripts, to go out and do research and find popular videos. They're using the human touch or the human element to create the thumbnails. They're telling you to just use AI for everything. However, they're not actually doing that themselves. So again, pro tip, always do what the gurus are doing and not what they're telling you to do. One thing that I do want to elaborate on just a little bit more is that some of them are buying views, which is a violation of YouTube's terms of service. And there's a few different ways that they're doing it. You can go to a website, like I said, like Micro Workers or Pico Workers, and you can buy views, comments, and likes. You can also use third-party websites. Some of the websites I've reviewed on this channel where they will pay the end user pennies in order to watch a YouTube video. All of that is a violation of YouTube's terms of service. If you ever buy a course and they're telling you that you have to use one of these services in order to get views or likes or comments and shares, run for the hills, because it does put your YouTube channel in danger. Now, I've personally taken a couple of these courses where they recommend go to a website, buy a package, and then you can get views instantly, or you can get likes and comments instantly. Don't do it. It is a violation of the terms of service, and if YouTube does an investigation, you could get your account banned. And the final lie that I want to cover with you is the process that they recommend for being successful. They're telling you to go find viral videos within the last month or two. They're telling you to go download the script and then spin it or rephrase it using a platform like Fullbot, and then they're having you put it into different AI software to create the end product. Now again, realize what they're doing versus what they're telling you to do. They're out there creating their own unique original content. They're out there doing research and figuring out the trends and what the target audience is interested in. However, they're telling you to cut corners, skip steps. There's so much junk like that already on YouTube. It's kind of saturated, and it's very hard to stand out in a very competitive and crowded market. So what I would encourage you to do is pick your niche, look at the things that are important to people, things that are trending both on YouTube as well as Twitter and even with Google Trends. Look and see what's popular, what your target audience is interested in, and create content around that. Also take a look at the comment section, what questions that people are asking, things that are coming up frequently. That could be your cue to create content on those things, and you're actually helping out someone and creating a lifelong customer. But yes, for the most part, a lot of these AI YouTube automation gurus are lying to you simply to get views, comments, shares, and so that they can fill their pockets. What I want you to do, as I've said 2 times already, do what they're doing by creating unique original content, and don't do what they're telling you to do, which ultimately will work for a very few group of people. One thing that people will say to me is, I'm doing this and it works. And you've got to ask yourself, are you the exception or are you the rule? For every one person that seems to quote unquote blow up on YouTube using AI YouTube automation, there are hundreds, if not thousands of more who continue to struggle to get views. Their videos are at 5 views or 10 views, or if they're lucky, they finally get 1 to 100 views. So always look at the rule versus the exception, and you'll realize that creating your own unique original content is the way to go. It's the only way to stand out in a very crowded market in 2024 and going forward. Now that you know that, yes, in fact, these YouTube AI automation gurus are lying to you, watch this video next, as it is a free 5-hour masterclass that will help you monetize your social media following step by step.